Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Don't let crazy Nani outweigh good sense. And y'all know what I mean when I say crazy Nani. I'm just using like a more neutral term for what I mean. I mean one of those crazy women that got that good. I mean, shoot, because y'all know a lot of y'all mess with some crazy woman, but as guys who've done it say, the crazy woman got that good. They got that good 90 and stuff. But they crazy though. They crazy. Yeah, they crazy. They nutty. Shoot, do some crazy things. But shoot, they got you going woo 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 woo. Shoot, got you thinking it. Shoot, you forgetting all that stuff. She got that fat ass though. Shoot. But I'm gonna tell you what though. As a man, you can't let that crazy one outweigh the woman with good sense. Because if you're gonna deal with a woman, you know what? That crazy 90 might be a 9. In your eyes anyway, right? She might be a 9 anyway. That don't mean you outweigh that 6 or that 7 who got some good sense, who gonna like be in cooperation with your operation. Cause the crazy one, every time I've talked to some guys that dealt with some crazy ones, they say she was crazy. It was good though, but it was crazy. Don't let the booty outweigh your good sense. You gotta look at that woman outside the bedroom. Yeah, you got that one, got you levitating and everything, speaking in tongues, contacting the great pumpkin and all of that. She'll get you like, she'll get your eyes rolling in the back of your head. Okay, yeah, that's good. And if you good, hey, you that's good for half an hour. Shoot, for some of y'all 3 minutes, but that's something I talk about on my Patreon. But don't allow it to outweigh good sense. When you dealing with a woman, yeah, she fine and all of that. Yeah, your joint's pulling you over to her, but you gotta see what else is up with her. Talk to her, see what's up. Because first of all, you gotta think your main relationship is with yourself. Does this woman fit into your plan? Will she be in cooperation with your operation, in submission to your mission? And when I say that, I don't mean some woman just gonna like, just follow everything you say. Is she doing something to help? No matter what it is, she could have that business herself and her business clicks with your business. Whatever the case, she's trying to help you out, like she's sincere about it. Now she might not be that 9 or something, that fine woman, or something. She might not be bad and bougie and all of that. But you gotta think long term. There's been many a guys been messed up. And I've seen this over the decades of my life. Messed up because she was fine though. She had that fat ass. And there's been plenty of guys, they had that woman just do some stuff. And you be like, what? I mean, I remember dealing with something. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Sometimes they hide it though. Like this one woman finished up with her. I mean, shoot, she had Rom's eyes like, oh. And then she whispered to me, I do crack. I was like, what? Oh man, that was the first and last time I got with her. But this was a woman knocking on my door late at night one time. You gotta watch that. You got some guys out there, shoot, had some slashed tires or something. I remember I had my tire slashed one time, took it to the shop. The first thing the mechanic said was, what you do to her, and you better park around the corner. Shoot, you had one of those women like outside your window, like in one of her friend's cars looking to see what lights are on or something. Or one woman, I didn't even hook up with her. We went out, it was like one of those cool things. But then she calling up, make sure I'm still home or something. I was like, I didn't know we were like that. You gotta watch that. Pay attention to any of that little stuff. Because as I always say, as I always will indicate, your main relationship is with yourself. Your main thing is doing your mission. What are you doing? You got to think long term with some of these women. And despite what some guys think, there's plenty of good women out there. Yeah, they might not have those 5-inch heels. They might wear those sensible heels. They might not be bad and bougie, but they down for you. They down for you. As a man, you have control. Now, I've said plenty of times that women choose the men, but that don't mean you have to choose them back. Like say a woman chooses you. Okay, fine. She's showing some interest. She's showing that she likes you. You don't have to like her back. You need to find out what's up with her. Because the crazy ones be choosing. Shoot. There's so many stories. I remember this one dude, and Master Teacher BGS know who I'm talking about, dealt with this woman. And he was like, oh, she beautiful. She all of that. And this woman ended up stealing stuff from him, stole a car from him. I was like, what the hell? What the hell? And I knew who the woman was, and trust me, I knew she was crazy anyway. Dealt with her online, but when I saw her, I was like, damn, she don't look like, she look all innocent. See, don't get caught up in a woman's looks. Don't get caught up in a woman's looks. Get caught up in her behavior. That's what a lot of men need to do these days. Get caught up in her behavior. Is she talking to you? If you talk about your plans. First of all, let me use that. I remember when I first started wanting to write back in the day, and I had some other plans too, some political plans too. And I would talk with some women and they would just look and laugh. And one woman in particular, she was fine too. She had this nice body. She was like, oh, that's a good idea. I was like, But then dealt with this one woman. She wanted to have a serious conversation about it. When we did have a serious conversation about some of the things I wanted to do. She was cool. Now, let's be real. The ones saying I was crazy, they were finer. I ain't gonna lie, they were finer. And the one that was down, she was all right. She was all right. She all right. She wasn't bad and everything, but she wouldn't like place in one of those beauty contests, but she was down for what I was about. And that's one thing I learned. Now, if you can get a very beautiful one, like some dudes will say, well, I'll get a beautiful one who's down. Okay, great. That's great. But you gotta be realistic about it, because sometimes those crazy women, shoot, those are the ones, they'll wear their clothes, they'll wear those tight clothes, everything to get your attention, because they know a lot of guys thinking what they're doing. Well, if you out here in the world, you doing something, you gotta think up here. You gotta think about it. You gotta have good sense about it. Because, like I said, I wish I had the proverbial dime for all the men that I've known that got messed up because they got caught up in that woman's looks, or they got caught up in that crazy Nani, or their skills in the bedroom. Because I don't know what it is about those crazy women. They'll have those skills. Oh yeah, they'll turn you out or something. But then you caught up in some other stuff. And I always joke about that my bad situation. Those are the type who'll give you that my bad situation for no reason. If they in your house or something, they'll make sure that you catch them. They're just like, oh, he gonna be home at 7 o'clock. Like I dealt with this one woman and she wanted me to come over at 7 o'clock knowing her man would be home at 10 o'clock. I was like, that's some crazy. She had some crazy with her. She just like crazy stuff. I still dealt with it, but don't make my mistake, okay? Luckily, I ain't get caught up too much in some stuff, but I had to say, oh, nah, first of all, that'd be the night he come home early. Or we get caught up now watching the clock or something like that. And then I might not be here doing this. Because then that's when we'll find out dude had a gun or something. Seriously, don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. There's plenty of good sense women out here. Deal with that woman who is in cooperation with your operation. You can have a talk with. She ain't showing any craziness. Leave the crazy ones alone as best as possible. And if you get caught up because some of them can hide it, you just have to walk away. Yes, women choose, but you have to choose back. She ain't holding a gun to your head. In fact, the crazy ones, that's their only weapon is their sex game. But if she crazy, leave her alone. Keep walking. Keep walking. All right? Don't let good Nani, great Nani, crazy Nani outweigh good sense, all right? So anyway, that's all I have for right now, and I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.